This security camera footage captures the moment when Guerrero State Police cracked down on student protesters. Human rights organizations say the images are proof of excessive force used by security forces, which resulted in the deaths of at least 2 students. State police say the protests turned violent after demonstrators threw petrol bombs at this gasoline station, setting it on fire. The violence left more than a dozen people injured, and 24 student protesters were arrested. They had gathered to demand that the governor appoint a new director for the rural teacher school, better food there, and increased school enrollment. Following the deadly clash, Governor Ángel Aguirre Rivero fired his top 2 state security officials.
We're going to let this investigation continue so that we can learn who did the shooting and punish them according to the law.
But the incident has stirred up ugly memories. Anytime a student is killed by police or security forces here in Mexico, it always reminds people of a massacre that took place right here in this plaza back in 1968. Soldiers opened fire on unarmed student protesters who were demanding greater democracy in their country. Rights groups say hundreds were killed in what is considered one of the darkest moments in Mexican history. A well-known historian says students in rural areas have a long history of organizing for social justice, especially in Guerrero, which is one of Mexico's poorest states.
Becoming a teacher is one of the few ways for students to climb the social ladder, but that's becoming increasingly difficult. There is no work and few opportunities for them, and they know it. Given that, it's very easy to have conflicts with the state.
Amnesty International on Wednesday called on Mexican authorities to fully investigate the deaths of the 2 students in Guerrero, which are likely to intensify their fellow protesters' calls for reform. Franc Contreras, Al Jazeera, Mexico City.